What is next for Derek Chauvin? Here's what's next. About 23 hours ago, Derek Chauvin was found guilty on all 3 counts. Chauvin will be sentenced in about 8 weeks, which will be around the second week of June. The former Minneapolis police officer is being held in a single cell away from the population. He was moved to a Minnesota correctional facility in Oak Park Heights. Chauvin faces 12 and a half years. And the reason he only faces 12 and a half years is because he does not have a prior felony, at least none that he was convicted for. That is a big drop from the 75 years that we thought he would be facing, that we were first told about. But the most important things to come out of this trial is justice for George Floyd and the fact that Derek Chauvin can no longer be a police officer. He is now a convicted felon. Therefore, he can no longer be a public servant. Just think about all the lives this man has destroyed during his 19 years as a police officer. This was not the first time that he has done this. George Floyd was just the person that he killed. This is not the first time Derek Chauvin has put his knee on someone's neck. A victory. This is also a victory for those people that he previously mistreated before he killed George Floyd. Derek Chauvin's reign of terror is over. Now we have to worry about the Kim Potter police officers who, with 26 years on the police force, still don't know their taser from their gun. Derek Chauvin has no criminal history, and therefore he will only face about 12 years in prison. But he does have 18 personnel complaints. And if they would have put him on desk duty, he might not have been still in the street to kill George Floyd. All jokes aside, Derek Chauvin will only be sentenced to about 12 and a half years, which is, if you ask me, not nearly enough time for the way he murdered George Floyd. Derek Chauvin was so arrogant. He had his hands in his pocket the whole time that he had his knee on George Floyd's neck. He was arrogant. You can look at him in this picture and tell how arrogant he is, like he was untouchable. This should teach all those other police officers a lesson that if you're going to do this to somebody, you're going to have to face the consequences. This is Derek Chauvin's new mugshot after he was found guilty on all 3 counts, and he was taken immediately to jail. His bail, bond, bail, whatever you call it, was revoked. All right, guys. Y'all stay healthy and stay blessed. And I'm out. Your reign of terror is over, buddy. The streets of Minneapolis, no, not Minneapolis, of Minnesota are safe. At least from you. They don't have to worry about you anymore. Now we just have to worry about the Kim Potters. The Kim Potters who don't know they gun from their taser. All right, guys. Y'all stay healthy and stay blessed. And I'm out. Don't drop the soap, Derek Chauvin.